Generic greetings and welcome back once again to Railroads. It's been a while. Today's beverages: a highly stimulating and caffeinated coffee black, no sugar, nothing fancy, just the instant. Either way, welcome back to Railroads. And previously, admittedly quite a while ago now, we were on the Great Britain map and doing a challenge where essentially we could only go to areas where nobody else has been to, or where they currently were, and that meant expanding from the northwest. We went to Wales, we went into the centre of England, and then sort of expanded pretty much everywhere we possibly could, and bought out industries, and then eventually liquidated different companies, the railroad companies, and it obviously allows us for more expansion. So overall, a fairly intense but interesting challenge, and we're going to follow that up with another one here, and well, we'll see how difficult it is. We're going to go on the Southwest US map because it's one of my favourites, although I do say that quite a bit on this. Most of the maps I do enjoy. I don't think there's any maps that I don't enjoy, although the least favourite, I guess, are these sort of multiplayer-y ones. But anyway, over to the Southwest, and we're going to attempt a challenge where essentially we can only take and deliver cargo from one place to another once. Difficult to describe, but you know, if you're taking passengers and mail from one place to another, I wouldn't be able to bring it back because that's already one route. So I couldn't then take the coal from one place to one city and then keep on delivering it to the next and then back and forward. Hopefully you'll see what I mean once we get in, and if nothing else, well, it'll be an excuse to play more of the game because, again, it has been a while. So we will pause and we'll expand here. So we have J. Gould, J. Cook, and J.P. Point Morgan. We've been positioned in Bullhead City, pretty much in the centre of the map. Over to Las Vegas. There is nobody there. Let's have a little scoot about to the left where we have in Bishop J. Gould. We'll go down to Los Angeles and San Diego. In the latter we have J.P. Point Morgan, and then nobody's in Phoenix. Again, just having a little look around, see where the other person is, and well, I can't quite find them, but well, we shall see how we get on. So anyway, as I said, in Bullhead City, this is a location that takes grain and then turns it into food, and then we can probably bring that food over to Las Vegas. Las Vegas has a refinery, which is all about, is a refinery just about processing oil into goods. So for example, I can take the food over to Bullhead, and then the food take the grain to Bullhead and then the food to Las Vegas, but I couldn't have a car going from here, which is passengers and mail back and forward, because that would be the same cargo going both directions. But let's see how we get on. Let's go to double track, and then we'll double track it to, we'll start there, and then we'll double track it to here. We will unpause the game, normal speed, and then this is going to route, hang on, the game's giving me a little bit of a, well, the game's giving me all kinds of problems here. Come on, are we going to, there we go, it's decided to play nice. So that's going to go to there. We're going to buy out the food plant, and then we'll say here, max out on food, wait until full, go there, and then we'll clear the car for now. Ideally, we want to then deliver that food actually over to Las Vegas. So I'm going to do that now actually. So from here all the way over to Las Vegas as straight as I can manage, so like that. But then we are going to connect this up like that, and then I will preemptively make a double track because most of our stuff is going to be going from Las Vegas to Bullhead, and then this is where I'm going to sort of have a bit of a problem. Yeah, connecting those up is going to be a nightmare. Let's do that. There to there. Oh yeah, that's going to break. That is all kinds of going to break. Let me spin this round here, and I'll do what I can just to allow passage from one place to here. That is as good as I'm going to get it. Good as I'm going to get it. So this I will alter. Like so, because I'm going to alter the cargo. So I'm going to say go to Bullhead City, wait for food, then go there, and then clear. Okay, so it is the grain from the cornfields, I guess, over to Bullhead City. That's going to then turn into food. Food's then going to go to Las Vegas, and then we're going to head back over. We are now in Las Vegas, and I'm going to, because of that, buy out the refinery. So we'll get that going, and then that means I can take oil from Las Vegas, from Las Vegas refinery. No, from Las Vegas Oil Company, sorry, over to our refinery in Las Vegas, then down to here with the manufactured goods and then back. But only once Bullhead City actually is grown up, because it's, well, it's not a city, it's a village. There you go. Okay, so we'll get this refinery as best we can, and we'll have a look around for other locales. We can see that the company in Bishop, which is Jay Gould, has now gone over to oil and gas. Okay, fine. That's okay. Everything is working now from this location. I'm going to try, and I do stress try, and connect up there to there. That does work, but it's not ideal. It's going to come out here and then go over to there. There. Only just works, but it does. So that's going to be from here, oil, wait until full on that one, then go there, then clear, and then it'll come back for now. But we will change that later on. Okay, Bullhead City, we do want some more. Okay. Sometimes you get lucky in this game, sometimes you don't. And, well, there are 4 places on the map that is supplying the cornmeal. One of them's right next to us, the other is over there. There's the 3. So I'm not going to go across half the map to get it. What about in Las Vegas? Oil, similar thing. It's all spread out. I'm going to have to branch, and I'm going to have to branch early. That's not good. That is not good at all. There's a stockyard, which I could probably look at utilising. What if we go into the mountains? There's gold, and Flagstaff has a smelter. Okay, well, I could do that. That's going to be quite far, though. Okay. There's the 260 Mogul. I'm just having a look around to see what else have we got. I'm going to have to go quite far. No, see, I can't bring as part of the... Yeah, I can only bring one into Bullhead, one train of the cornmeal. So that wouldn't help. I could bring cornmeal elsewhere, but because we're only doing one train load, then, well, let me say not allowed. So actually heading over there for all this wouldn't help. Right, we're heading into the mountains. We're heading into the mountains. So from here, best I can. And I guess I could get passengers and mail going to Flagstaff. But is there somewhere closer that's passengers and mail? Oh. There's J. Cook in Phoenix. Yeah, we could go down to Phoenix. It would be probably quicker. Okay. But then I've already built this. So, yeah, I am going to do it this way. That's a lot of track. So there's a delivery bonus for perishables. We do have perishables, actually. So I'm going to pick that up, if I can, for cheap. And it was cheap. So, we're going to go here. Flagstaff. And I'm probably going to go double track. I think. Oh no, maybe not. I'll double track part of the way. Yeah, part of the way from here to here. The reason for that is I can do that and then across to this side, and then to there, and then to there. That's just all kinds of wrong, that one. Because when I run passengers and mail, we should be all right. But also from here, depot there, station there. Then I want to go double track because I don't want to be interrupting the passenger and mail service. So let's see, spin the camera around. Definitely spent a lot of money on track this this game. Gonna sell some more stuff there. Right, that should allow me to get passengers and mail. Passengers to there, clear, then bring mail back. Because we're only allowed to have one. Can we do passengers and mail there, passengers and mail back? We just can't do multiples of the same thing. No, we might be all right. Clear that. All passengers. And then from there, all mail. Try that. Then from here, all or. Wait until full. Go there, clear the car for now. Okay. And now we're in massive amounts of debt. So I'm not going to I'm not going to buy out the foundry here, the smelter in Flagstaff. I would very much love to, but is it not going to happen? Las Vegas is working well. There you go, Bullhead City. Now all right. This thing, we're going to say, go there with manufactured goods, head there, then clear the car. I would love to bring passengers and mail to Las Vegas from Bullhead City now, but I can't because we've already got passengers and mail going to it, so it's only one location. We're playing a little bit loose and fast with the whole idea of this, but you know, rules make real lawyers, and it's our game. As long as it's fun, we're all right. Let's go in here. Let's connect that up to there, and that up to there, because I think there's a couple of issues with the routing on this. And there will be, naturally. The smelter is now sadly making money, and I say sadly because it means the price has gone up. We've just set a speed record there. Let's buy the smelter before it makes ridiculous cash. Already someone's just put 50 grand on it. That was Jay Gould. Jay Cook's put a cheeky bid on there. And then Jay Gould again. This is one of the issues when it comes to when it starts making money, the AI jumps on it. At least it feels that way, but we've got it. We're going to go to a terminal in Flagstaff. And we'll do the same thing in Las Vegas. One thing as well is now that we are going to be making gold, I need to bring that gold somewhere. And probably down to Phoenix. No, it doesn't require gold. Las Vegas will require gold though, won't it? No. And, oh, yep, there's the inevitable. Looks like people have started to buy my shares because they're really, really cheap. Let's see what we can do. Go to a station and then a terminal. In terms of our monetary value, our company is now valued at just over 3 million. That actually puts us the highest of anybody, strangely. I think they've only been able to buy out our stocks because we were so cheap. Yeah, okay. Well, Bullhead City, passengers and mail. We can bring passengers and mail to and from it because we've not We've got it going from to and from Las Vegas over to just expanded, going over to the other side of the map at Flagstaff, but not from there. I need somewhere that requires gold, but I think it only comes at a certain time. Where's the nearest place to Bullhead that I can bring passengers and mail to? I'm going to keep buying some of my own stock. I think it's going to go from here, and then we're going to go down through Barstow, and then can't really go over there. Oh, there! Look, they put the track in such a way that I have to go right over. What about this side? No. I'm not going to go through the mountains. Nope, not happening. Okay. Guess I'm going to have to go up and round. Like that. I'd very much like to double track, but the game is going to not like that at all. It doesn't like it, and also it's going to cost 350,000 generic units of currency. Let me put a cheeky bid on this extra traction on inclines, and I'd really like to get this because we do have obviously things going up the mountain. I'm going to actually sell some of my stock just to put a bid on that one. I very much would like to win that. Naturally, Jay Gould is going to probably take advantage of me doing this. Looks like we've won it. There we go. And I'm actually not going to buy back my stock. I want to get this built. This other track. Inevitably, when I'm sitting on the build mode, I'm not making any money. And if I right-click, a train will probably come in. And then, there you go. A train will come in and make us money. Never fails. Never fails. Right, over to there. Then the rest of it I can connect up. Like that. And then if we need to, we can do this. Probably something on this one. And then finally, oh, look at that. The game is not happy about that. Oh, there's no way I'm going to be able to cross the streams on that. Oh, we can. We can. So, it is from here. Passengers. And mail. There we go. Back and forward. We'll get that to a station, then a terminal. Or do I want to buy out more of my own stock? Valuation-wise, we are still top at 4.5 million. Jay Cook on just over 4, Jay Gould on just under 4, and then JP Point Morgan on just under 3. So actually, yeah, we're doing quite well there. But if I don't get a... Yeah, if I don't play right, they might end up buying out our stock. They've got 40% of our company. There's the 280 Consolidation. Let's do that as well, just to give us a little bit of extra breathing room. And over to here. And we'll get a terminal. There we go. And now I am going to spend some time and money, I think, for a start upgrading that. Get that going. More speed, more better on that. And that one as well. Yeah, let's get some stocks. So, 378,000 for our next level. From Flagstaff, I do want to deliver gold. And Phoenix is now asking for gold. Railroad Mastermind creates industrial empire. How so? Oh, net worth of 5 million. Fair enough. That's good. Right, from Flagstaff, we are going to go down to Phoenix. Yeah, we'll do that. And we can bring back... Ah, it's gold. Can we bring back gold? Yeah, as long as we only got one train. Although, truth be told, the the actual details of the whole challenge is getting a bit lost. But I know I can't bring passengers and mail to Flagstaff from Phoenix because we've already got a passengers and mail service to there. But we can bring gold and take gold from it. That is allowed. Let's go for that. And I'm going to get a bit more of my own stock, I think. I want to get as much stock as I can. And then buy out Jay Gould. From here, what else is coming out of this one? Nothing. But I can go for passengers and mail from Phoenix down to... Is it Eloy? We can do that. That is allowed. Double, triple track. And go to a terminal. And then, again, I'm going to have to go right across and over, which is a nightmare. There's passenger delivery bonus. I'll put a cheeky bid on that if I can. I don't think I'm going to get it. And I don't have a huge amount of... Yeah. No. I was going to say passenger and delivery... I do have... Yeah, I do have a lot of money tied up in that industry, but can't get it. Didn't have the money. But I'll do what I can over here. So there's that. And I'll be lucky if I can connect those. No. Yes, only just. And yes. So it is from here. Passengers. Yep. To there. And then mail. Which I don't know what... Is that classed as freight? I'm not sure. But we're coming up to a point where we can get... Let's see. Station terminal. It's all good. And then hopefully the last remaining free stock... Not free. For sale stock. I wish it was free. For us anyway. But that's going to be in... Yeah, in our business. Oh, looks actually like there's one now become available because Jay has sold some. Okay, that actually makes it cheaper to buy, which is all good. So that's working well. It's all good. There's not many places now where I can probably go for. I think it's going to be buying out other people. I don't know if there's any other industries about. We've not really went to the central part of the map. We've just been valued at... Oh, there we go. There's the last remaining bit of stock that Jay Gould has bought. So I'm going to start buying out them and play them their own game. Yeah, so there's lots of stuff in the middle that we've not utilised at all. So Blythe, for example, there's oil over there. I can take that over to this refinery. Wouldn't be too difficult to do that as well. So from here, over to the refinery, like this. Like that. And then, from here, over to Blythe. Like so. And then from here, from Blythe, to there. And what that allows me to do is buy out the refinery, which I should be able to get. Although the AI is fighting me on this one, like they often do. There we go. So it's from here. All of the oil, wait until full, go there, clear the car. That's it. I can't take that over to Bullhead City because that is manufactured goods. We already have manufactured goods coming from Las Vegas. So I need to transport manufactured goods somewhere else. Which Yuma is wanting manufactured goods. So I could do... I could go this. Something like that. And then alter this one. Go there. Fill up on manufactured goods. Then go to Yuma. Clear. So it's from the oil... Blythe Oil and Gas. Over to Blythe. Then down to Yuma. That'll work out. That'll work out. The Pratt Bridge Truss Patent. 210,000 for a 10-year exclusive license. Oh, Phoenix Smelter. It's making money. Let's put a cheeky bid on that. Just a cheeky one, you understand. And looks like we're going to get that for that cheeky 10 grand extra. Good. Okay. Yuma. Loads of stuff. Look at that. How good the food and stockyards are doing there. The issue I have really is that Jay Cook's over there, and I will eventually be liquidating their assets rather than buying it out. So having money in the having money in industries that other people are utilizing, other companies, can be a problem if they're servicing it and then we basically stop. Tell you what, there's been a lot of rail being ran in this game. There's a Bishop Refinery. And that's Jay Gould. I'm going to let them have that for 400 million because I reckon I can buy them out. The 462 Pacific passenger loco there. That's now all good. And right. It is now a matter of time. I'm going to buy out the last remaining available share. So, how are we for the moment? Valuations are as follows. Ourselves, valued at 17... let's just call it 18 million. There it is, 18 million. We have then the next highest as Jay Gould on 12.1. We have Jay Cook on just under 12. And JP Point Morgan on just hit the 10, fluctuating around the 10 million. So we are valued at, yeah, almost double the next highest. We own 50% of our company, 60%, no, 70% of Jay Gould's company. There's a, yeah, a smelter for 519,000, over $500,000. I'm not paying that. We own 10% of Jay Cook and their company, and then no shares at all for JP Point Morgan. So, yeah, I guess it is just a case now of waiting. Oh, look at that there, waiting for the oil. You can only really transport one, so there you go. We got a lot of routing around here. Oh yeah, a lot of routing issues. Okay, I'm going to route this to say here. And have this do that. No! That's why I don't often do it that way. You go from the track to the end. It just works a lot better. Like so. No, like so. And then we'll do that. Let's see what it can do. Birkinshaw's malleable rails patent. My 25% cheaper to build rails. I don't anticipate building much more, truth be told. No. I don't think so. I don't think so. Belive is still soliciting a railway. They want us to deliver 4 cattle. I don't know where the nearest source of cattle is. If I can find their stockyard. There it is there. It's not too far away, but it's going to require, yeah, some interesting routing. The Yuma cattle farm there. Okay. But I don't think we'll bother. What I will bother doing is buying out and liquidating all of Jay Gould's assets. That has taken us to a valuation of 28.7 million and almost heading towards the 29. There is the 29. 29 and a half now. Okay, I'll stop talking. You probably thank me for it, I'm guessing. We then have, because of that, all of our stocks now owned. We're on 30 million now. We have then, like I say, we have all of our stocks now. We have Jay Gould, obviously completely bought out. We own all of theirs. The next is Jay Cook and then JP Point Morgan, both which we own 10% of their business. And 282 Mercado Freight. I could probably go ahead and upgrade to that because we would probably benefit from it. No, the speed is just generally better. Actually, it's faster on this thing for passengers. I like that. I like that. This thing is just, I will do 60 pretty much solidly until you get about 4 carriages. New technology makes farming a cakewalk. Okay. Get all these upgraded. Like so. It's interesting that we've not got much really when it comes to our trains here. We've only got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Wow. Normally with this game, you know, more expansion, more better. That is the case, I think, as a rule. But this one, because we couldn't, for example, we couldn't bring the other 3 industries worth of product to Bullhead City, even though it was miles away, I would still have done it. But we couldn't do it as part of the rules. Sneezingtons! And also, yeah, we couldn't bring much more to Flagstaff, even though we have this over here. Although it has gained levitation properties, this Phoenix Mining Company. We do own that smelter there. Yes, we do. Okay, fine. Truth be told, I mean, look at all here. We have actually expanded quite a way. There's loads of food in Yuma. I guess we could take it to San Diego. No reason why we can't. Let's go down here in San Diego and across. And we'll double track that. Like so. Because this is going to be, you probably already guessed it, passengers and mail. So that goes in there. Already got one in here. Upgraded, yes. Upgraded. It's going to be from here. Passengers. Mail. And then finally, food. And I'm going to say bring back wine, even though there's nothing going there. Because we might actually get wine going to this one. Where's the nearest place? Where's the nearest vineyard? Oh, it's only up there. So you'd think we'd be able to do that. Okay, well that's working now. All good. Los Angeles. Who's in our way? JP Point Morgan is physically in our way. Over here we've got Morgan as well. Down the bottom, J Cook. So it's JP Point Morgan really who's in our way, and they are the easiest to buy out. Okay. We are approaching 40 million valuation. Next highest is J Cook on 16.5, and then Morgan on, call it 15. So even together combined, those guys are not valued as highly as ourselves. I say ourselves as in not personally, as a company. Where's the Las Vegas sign gone? Where's the king? There they are. Hang on. The sign moves around. Oh, is it the king? No. No, it's not. I don't know what the statue is actually, who it represents. If anyone in particular, anyone specific, I think it will do. All lit up in neon. See some of the other landmarks. Down here. Actually, no. Maybe not. The Great Head Tunneling Shield patent is now for sale. I'm surprised there's been no movement in ore here. Oh, no, there is. So there's the Bishop Gold Mining Company that's never been... There's nothing ever been taken from there, as far as I can tell. But the gold dredging company that has, because this smelter is in production. How strange. And gold is the most valuable asset, I believe, on this map. Let's have a quick look. Price of gold is the highest, and it has always been the highest. It started off in the game as 50,000 per unit. It's fluctuated between 50,000 and the lowest it went was about 32. It's currently on exactly 40. After that, the next one was manufactured goods, followed by food and or wine. I don't know what that says about them being both the same price. Humans being humans, I guess. Yeah. And then you got some other stuff as well. We also are... How are we doing? We are industry leaders in passengers, mail, food, manufactured goods, gold, and oil. We are second for corn, meal, and ore. A lot of that surprises me. Because, like I say, we can only carry one load of something to each location. So even though I've got cornmeal going to Bullhead City and then the food going out to Las Vegas, that's fine. But I don't have the other three industries serving that. Similar thing for over here. Over here, the smelter. We could have went over to the Phoenix Mining and Milling Company, but we did not. Okay. Well, it is, I think, pretty much done with here. We just passed the 45 million valuation mark. And the main thing I've been doing is waiting for the bank balance to increase. That's going to take us to about 14 million. After that, we have the option to buy out one of our competitors. Victory screen, by the way, if we were actually doing this, if we would connect Los Angeles, we'd get another victory screen on that one. Well, that's easily enough done. It's that, to that, to that, and then that. There you go. So that is, if we were going to go for victory condition win, we've already gone from the sea, from sea to shining sea, the desert blossoms, and then overcoming depression. Vegas needs a power plant. That's easily done. A mass net worth of 10 million done, and bought out all of competitors. We can actually go for a win that way if we were so inclined. Las Vegas needs a power plant. Hang on. There you go. There's that one done. Let's just double check the victory screen. Yep. And then finally, we need to buy out all 3 competitors, which, to be fair, when it shows that in any of the victory screens, it's... I don't really know why, because you win by default if you buy out all 3. But I guess it's for score purposes, isn't it? It's for score purposes. However, we are going to go for... It's quite neat, that, isn't it? Bullet City, the way we've got it going, I think. We are going to go for a buyout and a liquidation of Morgan. People often ask, why do I do liquidate? I just find it cleaner to clear the area and get their assets. Interestingly, buying them out and selling all their assets only give us about between 1.5 and 2 million. Okay, and our valuation didn't really go up. We are valued at 47 million. We have 2.5 million in the bank, and it's going to be how much now? 12 million to buy out Jay Cook. Okay. And you can see from here, it's almost certainly a benefit for us to go to there and to there. Half maintenance cost on all trains. We will get that. See, obviously, we've got to win off this. There's no doubt in my mind that we've got to win off this, unless they've got ridiculous amounts of cash just sitting somewhere. But, and normally I wouldn't build this, but it seems rude not to, since I already own this industry, go there with the ores, with the gold ore, wait until the full, go there, clear, okay. And then from here, we can go over to Bishop, like so, and we can have from there gold, then go there, clear, come back with food. Why not? Because there is a ranch here. We own the refinery, which the oil is there. That's going to be a bit of a nightmare. I don't even know how to manage that now. It's going to have to be from there and then like that. And to there. I mean, it's going to be a bit of a nightmare, this one, the routing. So it's all the oil. I'm not going to wait until full because it'll stop the gold. Go there, clear. Go there, food. Then go there, then clear again. So, hopefully that made sense. It's take the oil, drop it off at Bishop, go to the cattle ranch, drop it off at Bishop again, and then go back to the oil and gas. And that means now that is now fully operational. And we're taking gold and then food. I could take manufactured goods, actually, but it doesn't really matter. There we go. And we've also got wine that we are bringing back. Oh, we're not bringing wine to Los Angeles. There is a winery here. Oh, hang on, have I cheated? I've cheated? I have cheated. I brought 2 of... Yeah, 2 gold. Naughty. We were only supposed to be able to bring the 1. And I brought the 2 over to this location. Oh, not allowed. Delete. You let me know what you think about that. Have we failed Have we failed technically because we've we've cheated on the challenge? I'd like to think oversight on my part, but let me know in the comments. Obviously, mechanically, we have won without a shadow of a doubt. We are approaching 60 million valuation. Jay Gould and JP Morgan are totally bought out. There's the 484 Golden State. That's why I should really do a playthrough where we play later on in the life cycle of the game, because you then get to see all of the modern locomotives. That would be nice. And see if we can make it so it just doesn't... I don't know when it ends. Does it just end after this victory condition here? I think it might. Or else there'll be an ending and a score. But it would be nice to see all of the modern locomotives and keep playing until we buy everybody out. But yes, as I said, there's the 60 million. We own all of Jay Gould's company and have liquidated their assets. Same thing for JP Morgan. And Jay Cook is, to be fair, amassed a valuation of 25 million. We own 30% of their company only because I bought out other people. However, that's not going to make much of a difference because we have 30 million and it's going to cost us... 13 million. 13 and a half to buy them out, which is now liquidate. And there it is. That has been a bit of Railroads. All victory conditions completed. Didn't even go for them. It just was random that we got them. And yeah, we have achieved an economic and yeah, financial dominance over the land. Interesting. Okay, that's been a bit of Railroads. I wouldn't necessarily call it a challenge. I think there must be a couple of times where I've broken the rules. Certainly there's one. Definitely didn't mean to, but it is what it is. But there's always an excuse to play the game. And, well, if any there was, it was this. Let me know what you think in the comments, not just for this run, but tips, comments, suggestions, etc. Any challenges you'd like to see or any maps, we'd love to hear them. Thanks very much for watching. Hope it's been a chill one for you and generic partings.